Hi there. Today, another Twinmotion trade exercise, and today 3D model of a bathroom shared by the Twinmotion team, of course. You will find in the description the link to the download option. And as you can see, I have not created a lot of assets here, not put a lot of 3D models inside the scene, only because I'm rendering, of course, the center scene here with the window, with the bathtub, and so on. Also, the room here next to the bathroom is really poor as 3D models, but I won't see anything else. And for today's video, I'm just creating a night scene with, let's see, an ocean or the sea outside the window. So let's get started. But before it, I just want to maybe let you see some assets, in particular this one, because this is an asset that I've downloaded directly from the Zeal Project website. If you find laundry, you will find a lot of sets, and this is the set I've downloaded, not because this is kind of anything else, but this is exactly the 3D models that I have in my bathroom, and not with the wood texture, but with a gray texture, with of course of the wood Venus, and I've just uploaded it inside my scene. And you will find this specific model, of course, in the Zeal Project website, but also inside my user library shared inside my Twinmotion Masterclass that will be released in a couple of months, let's say. I'd like to take just 20 seconds, I promise, to inform you that I'm creating the Twinmotion Masterclass learning portal, where I will guide you through the fantastic world of Twinmotion, whether you're a beginner or an expert. Click on the link in the description of this video to stay updated on all the news and secure an exclusive discount at launch. Register now using your email. Thank you so much for the support and enjoy the video. There are a lot of 3D models that you will find inside my free user library, but I think you already know it. And I think that we can start with the media, but before it, maybe I'm adding some lights. And about the lights, I'm only adding at the moment spotlights here, only with the, let's say, kind of the default settings. I'm just creating some instances, some here. Let me just instance it 3 times and duplicate it this way. Okay, instances. And all this inside a new container, lights, and also, inside this container, set as active container, I'm putting omnidirectional light here in this empty room, only because I want, of course, that this room also emits some light. And here is the omnidirectional light. And about the properties, I'm only activating something default as the shadows, and with the path tracer engine, the radius. So 10 maybe. We'll change it if not suits my intents. And same as for the spotlight. So shadows, and with the path tracer, the radius value 10. Okay, and for the other settings, I will maybe of course change them with the environment settings. Also, with the materials, I just want to, let me just clean something, okay? Filter by emissive, and only let you know that I have at the moment 3 different emissive materials. I've changed something from the original 3D models, only modeling this binary lamp, let's see, lamp or nail lights here on the ceiling, also here, and also here. And this is the, let's say, hidden light, hidden material light. Then I have the one coming from the spots. That is, you can see it, but this is the black emissive light. And then the nail material from, of course, the lamp here. These material are always with the default value, so 100 units for the emissive parameter. But of course, as for the artificial lights, I will change them when, of course, I will set the media. So let's do it. I'm just creating the media, something centered with the scene. Let me just take the settings. I'm not using from this scene the Full HD format values, maybe something squarer, something like this. Then, of course, the camera. 25, I think. Be perfect. Of course, the composition overlay here, only to center the scene, but before it, align the camera to be perpendicular to this vertical surface, so something like that. And then, of course, I'm just modifying a little bit my perspective, and of course the parallelism active. Just don't want to see it. Okay, nothing else. Let me just put the columns as 4, only to see if the lamp is perfectly centered, as for the bathtub. And I think that now it's perfect. Let me just move a little bit lower, and then, of course, update the scene. At the moment, I'm just, as said before, activating the ocean. So the scene, the ocean, I just don't care. But right now it is really close to the window, so maybe I'm putting -10, -20. Yeah, better. And of course, for the HDRI, as you can see, this this ocean is very nice, good looking. For the environment HDRI, I'm using a backdrop from the Polyven website. This is a pure sky HDRI from, of course, their library, downloaded in 8K resolution, only because I want a high quality sky. Here, as you can see, this sky is really bright, but I will decrease a lot its values, intensity values. And here, as you can see, this is the situation right now, and this is not something I want to have, of course, but let me just move step by step. Anyway, first thing to do, only activating the Lumen engine, only to have a kind of a good, let's say, proportion here. I can't see the ocean. No, because I have my backdrop maybe too close, so I'm increase it. Okay, I still can't see it, maybe because it's height. Let me just put -50. Okay, I think -50 is a good value. Okay, right now I can see clearly the ocean. And maybe let me just rotate it a little bit, only because I want to have the moon here. And for the intensity, I want something like 0.1. 0.01. Let me just use 0.01 because let me just activate the path tracer. In the natural lighting settings, this ambient is a little bit too much. Also the sun intensity, let me just force it at 0. And for the ambient, this is really too bright, but I will, of course, change a lot here. In the camera section, here in particular, of course, for the local exposure, I'm just modifying all these values. But the first thing to do here is to modify all the spotlights, in particular with the intensity and with the temperature. For the temperature, maybe something like 6K. Okay. And for the intensity, something like 10. But of course, I will change them when needed. Same thing for the omnidirectional light, 6K and 10. Okay, right now the scene is quite better. I can't understand if these spotlights are too bright, but let me just decrease them a little bit, something like 5. And for the cone, 120. Okay. Let me just check if the artificial lights are okay. Of course, not this one from the lamp. So I'm modifying the neon material here. Let me just put 10. Let's try with 10. And right now, I really can't see if the other artificial materials are too bright. Oh, yeah. The neon lights here, the neon material, let's say here, and also here, it's too much. So maybe for the spotlights, there are a lot of them inside the scene. Let me just put something like, not 10, let me try with 5. Okay, I just want to see them a little bit. And for the ceiling, something like 10. Let's try 10, then of course I will change it. And for the ambience, now let me just adjust the camera settings, so the exposure values with the highlight reduction and shadow boost, according to, of course, the spotlights already changed. In particular, maybe a light reduction, I want to increase it to 1. Yeah, for the moonlight, maybe 1.5, 1.25, and for the shadow boost, let me try something like that. And just deactivating the auto exposure and going with lower values. Yeah, maybe something like that. And for the white balance, let me try with 7K. Okay. Perfect. For the effects, let me just increase a little bit contrast, lower the saturation value. Okay. And I think that I can maybe add right now a kind boat here with the moonlight. So I'm just taking a vehicle, a boat. Yeah, maybe this one. Something like that. Here. Scale it down. Okay. Okay, really nice. I just hope that the moon will light also this boat, but for the moment this will be my first test with the path tracer in medium quality. I think the medium quality. Yeah. I'm doing the first test. Selecting the image, starting with this export. Okay, so this is the first attempt here. Okay, this light, this emissive material needs to be increased. So for the material, the ceiling one, let me just put 30. Try with 30. This one needs to be decreased a little bit. So with Twinmotion, the neon here, I don't know, 7. Let's try with 7. Let me see the emissive from the spots. Yeah, maybe I can increase them a little bit. 10. Okay. Then, okay, for the omnidirectional light, I can increase a little bit the value, but okay, I think I forgot the vignetting value. So in the camera, okay, 40. Let me just put 20. Okay, now here in the borders, the scene is brighter. And yeah, the sharpness, I just forgot the sharpness. Let me just try 30. 35. Let's try with 35. And then, let me see it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see the stars at the moment because, of course, I'm not rendering it in 4K resolution, but they will appear, I hope. And maybe I can lowering the moon. So in HDRI for the backdrop, I'm using the backdrop only because I'm able to, as I'm doing right now, decreasing the high value. So maybe 60. Yeah, as you can see, the moon has moved. So let me just let you see it again. I'm putting minus 80 to look at my mouse. Yeah, as you can see, the moon has moved. But I think minus 60 be perfect. And for the, let me just see it again. Maybe modifying the shadow boost here. Shadow boost 1.75, 1.25. Yeah, let me just try with 1.525, and let's do another test just to be clear. The last medium quality path tracer render took only 34 seconds to render the image. So for this test, let's say moment, I think the path tracer medium value is perfectly for our intent. Okay, so this is the second. No, this is the first test. This is the second. Okay, this is right. Okay, as you can see, the moon right now is with this lower value is projecting its light on the ocean, so it's perfect. And for the rest, I think it's okay. Yeah, the emissive material from here is, I think, good. Maybe I can increase it a little bit with 40. Okay. Maybe decreasing a little bit the spotlights or intensity, because this area is too bright. So maybe the spotlights intensity 5. Well, let's say 2.5. For the rest, I think everything is good. Yeah, perfect. So let's do the last test for this specific render. Okay, let me just check screen again. This is not the final. This is the final result, and by decreasing this is the last one. By decreasing the spotlight, the scene is a little bit darker than before, but yeah, maybe a little bit higher value here. I think before was 5. Let me just put 3.5, and then I think will be perfect. So for the final render, the settings will be, as always, high value, so max bounce is 10, samples per pixel 1024, and for the image I'm using the 4K resolution, but of course with the attention to this 1.3K value, so this will be 2.6K. Okay, so the proportion will be the same. And then, of course, I will start the export and you will see the render in a couple of seconds. Thank you so very much for watching this video, and see you very, very soon with other great contents on my YouTube channel. And please just drop a comment to let me know what topics you would like me to cover in the next video. That said, again, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me, and see you very, very soon. Ciao!